Hello everybody, welcome to Show Me How Dad. Today we're going to learn how to replace a windowsill. Today we're going to learn how to replace a damaged windowsill. I've had a window leak in the past and it damaged the wood on the windowsill and it needs to be replaced. When a window leaks, water will get in and damage the windowsill. The windowsill is made out of wood and is subject to damage if it gets wet. The paint will flake off and the wood underneath will split and crack and need to be replaced. The first thing you're going to want to do is take your measurements. You're going to want to measure the width and the depth and record those so that you can make your cuts on your new board. You can use the old windowsill as a template if it's not too damaged. When you go to remove the windowsill, I recommend you use a rubber mallet instead of a hammer. A hammer is going to create much more force and risk splitting the wood and creating damage to the trim around it. As the windowsill begins to lift, you're looking for the nails. That's where you want to hit with the mallet. That will keep you from splitting the wood and damaging the windowsill as you try to get it out. Once you get the windowsill high enough, use a pry bar at the nail points to pry the board up. Slowly but surely working your way down from one end to the other. Work slowly and find the nail points. Put your pressure there. That will allow you to pull the nails out without damaging the rest of the windowsill. Once you have the windowsill out, it's time to measure and cut your new board. If your windowsill is in good enough shape, you can use it as a template to cut the new windowsill. I do not show the cutting in this video because the proper saw that I wanted to use was at a different location and I had to improvise. I did not want to show you a technique that I would not recommend to you. Once your cuts are finished, bring it into the house for a test fitting. You want to make sure your gaps are equal distance on either side. Once you're happy with the fitting, it's time to nail it into place. I'm going to show you in this video the old school method of hammering nails. I personally like a nail gun, but if you don't own one, you can certainly use a hammer and nails, and that's what I'm going to show you here. I would pre-tap each of your nails in place. What I'm doing on the video is I'm looking for the spacers that are underneath. There's, in this case, 3 spacers that are underneath the windowsill to get the correct height. I want to make sure that my nails capture those spacers. It's okay if they don't, but that's what I'm doing on this video right here. Once the nails are in, you can use another nail to countersink or counterpunch, as they call it, the nail. That will drive the nail slightly below the wood, and then you can use plastic wood or wood putty as a filler to fill in the hole. Next, I would tape everything off and caulk your edges and allow the wood putty and your caulk to dry.
The next day.
Once your putty and caulk is dry, it's time to sand. Use a high grit sandpaper to sand the putty location smooth. Now you're ready for paint. Paint the windowsill and the trim underneath to make it look like one unit. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you learned something, smash that like button so the algorithm will find me and other people can share in this video too. Appreciate it. Thank you.